Everyone's been a long time, but I want to make a quick video about Metal Gear Survive and crew management, because that seems to be a big problem on understanding where to place your characters, because it's confusing and you don't really get any kind of tutorial or instructions on how to do so. So what you want to do is get everyone that isn't a story essential character and select them all like I'm doing here and put them into no assignment, because we're gonna have to sort through almost every character to figure out where to go. I can keep Thunder Vulture there. He seems to be doing a good job. But any character you said that shows that they're doing poorly, you want to put them in a no assignment. Alright, now that we've done that, we can finally start doing everything else. So this part is very tedious and it's annoying. But there's a couple of things you can do. You can take each individual character and put them into one slot. Like we're about to see right here. I'll put him into development team, check over him, and see how well he does. He would perform poorly. So, you know, that's a sign that he doesn't go there. But what you can do is what I prefer, is to select all your people you're trying to find out, put them in each individual, or put them into each section, and just, you know, weed out which ones don't belong. And leave the ones that that they do belong. They do perform better than poorly or not very well. And also, in kind of doing this process, you start finding out who you want to keep and who you can get rid of. And getting rid of someone is the hard part. It's actually pretty hard, because you can't just fire them. You can't kill them yourself or anything like that. They pretty much have to die of almost natural causes. And I will show you at the end of the video on how to do that. So, you see this process, it's just a lot of going back and forth, seeing who fits where. You know, their jobs don't really help very much, because you would think a culinary researcher would go into your food development team. That was not the case whatsoever, and I was very confused about it. But yeah, you know, it's very time consuming. You have to, every time you get a new character, you have to individually, after he's done being evaluated, you have to individually put him in every single one to see where he fits. Because that's the only description you'll get. If at the bottom they'll say would perform good or get positive results. Other than that, it's just a guessing game. And that's kind of one of the features I don't like, because you would think that the jobs would play a role in what they do. They do not. So ignore those, unless you want some kind of little story on each individual character. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to get rid of people. So take all your poor people and people who don't benefit you and stick them in your exploration. And what you're going to want to do is just that. Send them on an exploration that you know they won't be successful. So just take anyone you want on that team. And then you want to put them in there, throw them down, and then you want to select a mission that probably has a very low survival rating, probably between 5. The only reason mine's a little high, around the 19%, is because I have a couple pieces of equipment given to them that I don't use and I didn't bother taking out. But that's just the concept. You let them in and you put them in there, and hopefully in 20 minutes someone's dead or they left or injured, and you send them out again and hopefully they'll die. Well, that was pretty much crew management, and enjoy. Bye.